Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In this video, which I'm going to try to keep as short as I can, I'm going to replace the original resin strap that comes on the Casio G-Shock. This is the M5610, which is a beautiful G-Shock that has both tough solar, the battery will be charged by the sunlight, and multiband. So it has radio controlled time. This is one of my first G-Shocks, and as you see, it has been heavily used. And the spring bars, as you can see here, yeah, they are a bit rusty. So I think it's time to change out this resin strap. I'm going to replace the resin strap by these JaysAndKays adapters that came from the USA. JaysAndKays, I think, is a company operated by Army veterans, and they have a huge following amongst people in uniform, especially in the military and police forces. What we have here is 16mm lug, small profile 20mm strap metal adapters for a G-Shock. Basically, what we have here is adapters that fit with this case, and you got to be very careful to order the right adapters for your G-Shock case. So do spend some time to check if the adapters will fit your specific G-Shock. And when you have questions, just write JaysAndKays, and they will be quite kind to reply to you. So we have I think a 16mm lug width here, and with these adapters you'll be able to fit a 20mm NATO strap. I think they sell two kinds. They sell one adapter which you can use with a 20mm strap, and there's one that you can use with a 22mm strap. I prefer 20mm, and that's why I ordered this one. These are metal adapters. They're different to this resin material. This is the package. Inside there's a sticker, so if you're a JaysAndKays fanboy, then totally you can put it somewhere. This is interesting. Let's have a closer look. Oh wow, this looks like a portable spring bar too. So here we have a fork with this little rubberish plasticky thing to avoid any damage to because this is quite a sharp object, damage to your stuff. Yeah, let me just bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, as you can see, quite a nice fork here. Let me put it back inside. And on the other side, there is this tool that I think you can press out spring bars when you have drilled lugs. So very cool. And also, as you can see, it comes in the red and black, which is similar to the logo of JaysAndKays. So that's a nice little feature here, and maybe a nice thing if you're traveling, to throw in your luggage, because this literally doesn't weigh a thing. I just think a couple of grams, like much lighter than your pen or fountain pen. So very cool. Also here we see the logo, looks quite nice. Nice little bag, very simple. And here's the main, the key part is right here. Easily packaged. Let's have a closer look. Let's have a closer look. So what do we have here? Here it reads JaysAndKays 20S, if that's correct. It looks like this is the part that goes into the that goes that way. And then on the other side you have the spring bar that you can use for your NATO strap. So I think this should go like so. And then we have a very fat spring bar here. So this must be a 16 millimeter long spring bar that goes through here. So this way you connect it to your G-Shock, and that way you should connect it to your NATO strap. So there we go. So first of all, I'm going to remove the original strap by simply using a spring bar tool. Going to pull out, I hope you can see this, there's a spring bar right there. I'm going to use a spring bar tool. This is one of my favorites. This is the version 6767. I'm going to use the fork that we have right here, and I'm going to put it right there where there's the spring bar. So please bear with me. So finally I was able to get out this one. And as you can see here, this spring bar really has, seen a lot. Yeah, I think it's very rusty. It's even bended quite a bit. And also this strap is, it has seen quite some action. Now let's proceed with the other side. I finally removed the original strap, and that was like really tough. Because I think I had a very damaged spring bar, man. Look at this. This is incredible. And this was like super hard to remove. It's so rusty and very difficult to grip with the spring bar too. See the spring bar itself, I think it wasn't even working anymore. See, there is no flexibility to it. And yeah, I think the G-Shock itself might have been quite a bit damaged. So I'm just gonna wash this case out, and then I'm coming right back to you to place the adapters. Yeah, so I just washed this case, especially down there where there were those rusty spring bars. I did clean them out a little bit, and I think now it's time to try and fit these metal adapters from JaysAndKays. And all you need is a spring bar tool, either your own tool or the one that was included. Yeah, so I think it should go like this. The text should be facing upwards. And now I'm just gonna put one side in, and then I'm gonna use the spring bar to give it a gentle push. So this side should be in. Yeah, bring it in position. Then give this one a little push right here. And I think that should be in. That was super easy. Yeah, and now I also hear the click. So this is very solid. As you can see here, you can hang on this part and it will stay put. Do you notice? Pretty nice. So again, this is a metal piece that is fitted on this resin case. And as you can see, this section, there is a little bit of a gap, as you can see here. I'm not sure if that is due to the damage on this watch, this very old G-Shock, I think 2 or 3 years now, heavy use. But as you can see, there is a bit of a gap, and this part really curves down quite nice, as you can see right here. And here I'm gonna just put in a NATO strap. Now let's get to the other side. Again, we have the metal adapter, we have the spring bar that was added, a new spring bar, not the rusty ones. And again, the text facing upwards. Again, I'm gonna put one side in, So I'm gonna try and look for that hole and then give it a gentle push. I think we're in. Now let's give this side a push. Oh, let me bring it to the camera. Give it a push. And again, I hear the click. I think both of these sides are in. Yeah, there we have it. Very sturdy. And also here we see, I think, less of a gap here, more of a gap here, but it does look very nice and very sturdy. And well, this is interesting. Even I think you can press out spring bars if you decide to do so, thanks to these drilled lugs right here. So you can use that side and push out that spring bar if it needs replacement. So up next, I ordered this strap from WatchGecko called Xenon T-Style NATO watch strap gray 20mm. And basically what it is a NATO strap. So I ordered a NATO strap to fit with this metal adapters. And yeah, let's have a closer look. So there we have it, nice packaging. So there we go. Let's open up this package right here. Yeah, I ordered this strap from WatchGecko, which is based in England. The brand of this strap is called Zuludiver. Let's first have a quick look at this strap. As you can see, it has a branded clasp, nice stitching, and this material is a bit like a web. It's almost like two colors of grays. There's plenty of adjustment holes. And then there's that extra bit of bulk that you can use for extra secure fit. Nice hardware. Yeah, what else? Let's throw it on the G-Shock. I'm going to start with this side. 13, only 13th. Ah, interesting. I'm gonna start with this side. So this is the bottom of the strap. I'm gonna feed it here through the top. And as you can see, 20mm, it fits wonderful, as you can see right here. So I start by feeding it through this top lug all the way till we reach this point right here. Then I'm gonna reverse it and go under this one like so. Then as you can see, you can slide this part right so. Then up next, I'm going to feed this one through this underside like so. There we have it. So now the G-Shock is attached to this NATO strap using those metal adapters. And finally, let's throw it on the wrist. Ooh, and with my 6.3-inch wrist, I'm getting to the very last adjustment hole. So if you have thinner wrist than 6.3, this strap might be too long, or you might need to make an extra hole down here or here. Anyways, now I'm gonna put it back through these two keepers. Let me try and rotate my wrist a little bit. And as you can see with my 6.3 inches wrist, I have a whole lot of bulk strap, and I just throw it back through this one. And the next keeper also. Like so. There we have it. There we have it on the wrist. I think it looks absolutely very different from the resin strap. And I do like it. I also see that with this lug width, I think it would also look quite nice with a 22mm strap, but I prefer 20mm straps. I think it's more comfortable. Yeah, what else? This was the Zuludiver strap and the JaysAndKays metal adapters. Adjusting these adapters was so super easy. Removing the strap from the G-Shock for me was very hard because these spring bars were so rusty. Again, as you can see down here. So you might be lucky to throw them out, those spring bars. If your watch is still new, if it's really old, you might need some time to try and remove those rusty spring bars with a spring bar tool. But I really like the result of these JaysAndKays G-Shock adapters. Yeah. And let me show you one more look. Yeah, I will try and see if I can make some actual footage of me wearing this watch, some real life shots. But here you can see it on the wrist. I think it wears really wonderful. Let me zoom in a little bit. Here you can see how that fits on the wrist. And I think it looks very, very good. Yeah, there is a bit of that gap between the case and the adapters. They don't annoy me that much. And I really like how it looks on the NATO strap. So that is the Zuludiver and the JaysAndKays and the G-Shock M5610. I will leave a link down here to the article. I purchased it from eBay and this is what it was called. The metal adapters for G-Shock 20mm. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon.